Lesson 294. My body is a wholly neutral thing.
Hi there. Let's explore another one of those paradoxes that, as counterintuitive as they seem, truly have the power to transform our lives in ways we can't even imagine. Let's focus on our identification with our body. Are you ready? Let's dive into Lesson 294.
My body is a wholly neutral thing.
I am a son of God. And can I be another thing as well? Did God create the mortal and corruptible? What use has God's beloved Son for what must die? And yet a neutral thing does not see death, for thoughts of fear are not invested there, nor is a mockery of love bestowed upon it. Its neutrality protects it while it has a use. And afterwards, without a purpose, it is laid aside. It is not sick nor old nor hurt. It is but functionless, unneeded and cast off. Let me not see it more than this today, of service for a while and fit to serve, to keep its usefulness while it can serve, and then to be replaced for greater good. My body, Father, cannot be your son. And what is not created cannot be sinful nor sinless, either good nor bad. Let me then use this dream to help your plan that we awaken from all dreams we made.
In other words, today's lesson focuses on the choice between body identification and spirit identification. Intellectually, many of us understand and agree with the idea that we are not just our bodies, that we are spirit, and that death isn't the end but a continuation, just as birth isn't the beginning but a continuation. However, in the practical aspects of our daily lives, while living in our bodies, don't we identify with them to some extent, even unconsciously? Yet, we are the sons of God. And if that's what we are, we cannot be anything else. We cannot be something that perishes or something that can lose its purity. While we live in our bodies, we must remember that we are the sons of God and not defined by the body. Reflecting on this idea can provide the right perspective on our lives. Although we're not the body, it doesn't mean we shouldn't care for it. As the lesson suggests, the body serves a purpose while we inhabit it. If we view the body as a tool borrowed from the universe, shouldn't we maintain it with proper nutrition, exercise, lifestyle, and anything else it needs? Yet, we shouldn't identify with it. We are spiritual beings having a human experience within a body, but we remain spiritual beings. A common metaphor likens the body to a suit of clothes we wear and eventually set aside. It's a helpful perspective. Today, let's view the body just like that, a tool we utilize for a purpose here on earth. While we're here, the body serves a purpose. So, let's nurture it to ensure it remains fit for that purpose. Just always keep in mind that we are not our body and should not identify with it. As we age, the impermanence of our body becomes increasingly evident, making this understanding even more crucial. But we don't have to wait to gain clarity on this concept. Regardless of our age, we can train our minds to identify with the spirit rather than the body, starting now. And as we do, we might experience one of those intriguing paradoxes that often arise when following the teachings of A Course in Miracles. When we align our identification with the spirit rather than the body, viewing it merely as an instrument serving a grander scheme, God's plan, and we use it as a means to awaken both ourselves and others from the dreamlike illusions of this world, then our body may become healthier, stronger, and possibly even younger. It naturally addresses and remedies whatever might need fixing. Or perhaps, we just feel more comfortable within it. Our gratitude and love for it just grow, precisely because we're not overly attached to it. As a result, the body evolves into a more effective tool, supporting us in this world and our mission on earth.
My body is a wholly neutral thing.
My body is a wholly neutral thing.
My body is a wholly neutral thing.
Isn't that a refreshing perspective? How about we root our understanding of this concept more practically and begin identifying more with our spirit in our day-to-day activities? Aren't you curious to see where it leads us? Make sure to keep up with your practice, both in the morning and evening. And take a minute every hour to remind yourself of today's idea. Whenever you feel yourself drifting back to body identification during the day, simply repeat,
My body is a wholly neutral thing.
And as we are currently exploring the section What is the Real World, today's lesson reminds us that while we live in a body, we are not defined by it. Our true essence is spirit, immortal and pure, beyond the limitations of the physical form. The body is merely a tool that serves a purpose while we are here, neutral in itself, neither good nor bad. By releasing our identification with the body and aligning with our spiritual identity, we allow ourselves to fulfill our true purpose in God's plan, awakening to the real world beyond illusions. Let's use the body in service of this awakening, without attaching to it. But if you haven't watched the introduction to the section What is the Real World, you can find the link on your screen at the end of this video, or check the video description below for the link to section 8.
My body is a wholly neutral thing.
My body is a wholly neutral thing.
My body is a wholly neutral thing.
You're doing an outstanding job on this journey of spiritual awakening. Keep going. See you tomorrow for another enlightening lesson. Quick note before you go. Let's take a moment to appreciate the generosity of those who have supported these videos. It's their contributions that make these daily lessons possible. Please consider joining them. And thank you for being a part of this community of miracle workers.
There's a lot of love behind these videos. If you enjoyed what you watched, please give it a like and leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We have a new lesson every day.